Hello everybody, and welcome to Grave Mobile Gaming. Today we're playing some Infinite Lagrange, and I wanted to talk to you about, it's not invincibility, but it's pretty close. So, for example, I have my fleet here is attacking a NPC fleet. And you will notice here in the next few seconds, I'm looking for it right now. Right there to the left, you can see another enemy NPC fleet coming to attack my fleet that's already engaged in battle. This fleet I cannot click on, and my ships will not attack that fleet as they are already engaged in combat with this other fleet. So their backup fleet arrives, parks right next to me, and just obliterates my fleet while attacking that fleet. This fleet won't attack the second fleet until that first fleet is destroyed. So I decided, well, if the NPCs can do this, can I do that? So what I did was I made my main fleet and a smaller, medium-sized fleet, mostly with Ares, high evasion, take a lot of damage, more of a tanking fleet than anything. And you will see here in a second that it works for both sides. So they're finishing up, mopping up. You see my main fleet over there to the right. Finishing up, mopping up this first main fleet. Won the battle, won the battle. Now, that second fleet that came in that was attacking me that I couldn't attack before is now under attack by my first smaller fleet. We will be, need to exit the map, and then I'm gonna click attack with my main fleet. So at the start of the battle, my fleet is at 97% durability. My smaller, more evasive tank fleet is in combat with the NPC fleet. This fleet, however, is just going to come in and decimate, and it will not be attacked back. It is, by all means, invincible at this point. Now, it's not technically invincibility. Once my my smaller fleet is destroyed, if it gets destroyed, then they will turn and start attacking me. But the key is to use a smaller fleet, high evasion, off tanks, something like that. Ares works good. I got a couple of hussars over there, and my Jaeger, which got destroyed, but whatever. It's a smaller fleet. I had too many of those anyway. I wanted to downgrade into more frigates and destroyers, so as you can see, my main fleet is now attacking this fleet and is not being shot back at. The cool thing about this tactic is you can obviously use a smaller, weaker fleet to divert the enemy's attention and then come in with your main fleet and not worry about losses. My main fleet's got all my cruisers and my heavy guns, my DPS. I don't have to worry about taking any damage, rebuilding any of those ships. The smaller fleet, a couple destroyers, no big whoop, not very expensive to repair. This works for PvP as well, which is nice. This does not work if, obviously, you're PvPing and someone directly targets that second fleet. So there are limitations to this, obviously. But it's a nice little trick, especially for NPCs, because they're a nuisance. Sometimes you gotta do it right. Give your first fleet enough time to engage in the battle before you send the second one. So like at first I tried it like 10-second intervals, and somehow my main fleet made it there first because they bumped into each other. So give them at least a minute or two head start before you send your main fleet in. And yeah, As you can see, still at 97%. I don't believe they shoot corvettes or fighters. There was some damage at the end, but I think that was from the previous fight. That's why I'm at 97%. Because I did a couple tests before I actually ran the video. But it works. So, use a smaller, more tanky fleet to grab the attention of the main fleet, and then use your main fleet to come in and wipe them out. This will definitely save you precious resources for your bigger ships, your cruisers, your battleships, your carriers. I'm not using corvettes on my smaller fleet. So my main fleet has all my corvettes. I don't have to rebuild those, which is nice. And then, of course, you're getting easy kills with your battle pass as well. So I just thought I'd share this little trick. Y'all probably know it already. If you don't, cool. Hopefully this will help you. Like I said, I was doing this on a city. My first city I took was level 3, I think. And I kept coming in by accident right behind another guy, and his fleet would take all the damage, and mine would just mop up and didn't take any damage. So, it works. You just gotta make sure there's no counterattack on your main fleet, which NPCs usually don't. So, get your NPCs, get them to pull that secondary fleet first, and then bring in your main, and you won't take any damage. Worked really well. So, I like it. Hope it works out good for y'all. Tell me what y'all think about it. Hope that helps somebody. Give me a like and a subscribe, and I'm going to keep making some more videos. If y'all want to see some more space battles, just let me know what y'all want to see fight. Alright, Grave out.